Show. Wade Miley will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now at the plate here is Christian Yelich. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. 0-1 the count.
First pitch, 12:35.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. The 1-1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. The 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Here's Colton Wong now.
Batting second.
As you look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. The 1-0.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
No outs, nobody on. Fouled away. Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Three and two now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. That's popped up. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, this lineup could really benefit if Christian Yelich could find his groove. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Aye.
Wong takes his lead at third with one away. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Line hard into left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Daniel Vogelback's next. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs.
That's a ball.
2-0.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Fouled off. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Taken in by Votto.
Foul ball.
The 3-2 one more time. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
And now in the box, Billy McKinney, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Miley sets. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Going back is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, home run number 5 on the year, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Into the box,
Batting in.
Narvaez.
The shortstop.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Brewers are out in front, 5-0. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is 1 pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nicholas Castellanos is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McKinney's there for it. 2 down.
Batting third.
With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mike Moustakas turn it around. He really struggled last month. Less than 10 hits over that span. That's definitely not good, and that's something he really needs to improve on in this new month.
At the plate, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. In there, 2-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's out of the ballpark. Hey, that cleared everything. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. In is Joey Votto now, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. 2-1.
One strike. Down.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. 2nd inning coming up. It's now a 5-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second, fielded by Moustakas. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
1 and 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Colton Wong is on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Second baseman.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos will wait on it, and there's the second out of the inning. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. So the next to bat will be Manny Pena, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pena is off at first with 2 away. And that misses. 2-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases again as the Brewers just keep rolling. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a change. That's going to be all for Wade Miley. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Cianel Perez enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Second and third, 2 away. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Ready on 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 6 and the Reds 1. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Now the pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. And this is swung on and missed for strike 3. And adding insult to injury, that pitch hit him as well, but there's one away.
Nick Senzel.
At the plate now, Nick Senzel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Now the 1-0.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Runners on first with 1 down. To 2-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So here's Tyler Naquin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Scooped up, throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So now into the box is Daniel Vogelbach. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Vogelbach.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. McKinney, playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Narvaez.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. One ball and 2 strikes to count. He rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Cionel Perez.
The pitcher, Cionel Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
A windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Castellanos leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the count will be full.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off. This is foul right side. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Kane calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Brewers 6 and the Reds 2. So stepping in is Brandon Woodruff. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Brandon Woodruff.
Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Colton Wong will stand in, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a flare down the line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. Stepping in now, Manny Pena, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-1 home. This is lifted out to left. Winker will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. To the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Cain is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
The 0-2 home. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. first delivery to him. A high fastball is in there. Wong, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
In now, Daniel Vogelback, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Right side hit hard, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Billy McKinney. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Three runs already home here. Again, another foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Brewers 9 and the Reds 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Joey Votto.
The first baseman.
Now here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Votto, a Canadian native. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
One ball.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, and it's fouled away. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball one.
Votto over at second. Barnhart at first, 2 out in the inning. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Brewers lead it 9-2. Jose De Leon gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here is Omar Narvaez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. Opposite field to left. Winker is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Brandon Woodruff is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
He froze him on the fastball there. Brandon Woodruff becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Christian Yelich steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Colton Wong, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next to hit is Manny Pena, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering, off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Yelich at second, Wong on at first with 2 down. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Brewers strand a couple, but they hold a 9-2 lead. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Tyler Stevenson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first pitch. Stevenson, a native of Georgia. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
The right fielder.
So the lineup
2.
flips over, and digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Digging in next,
Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First offering. here's a fastball called for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Looking up, McKinney. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. J.P. Feyereisen, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Two gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. it's fouled away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 9-4. Carson Fulmer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Lorenzo Cain. First pitch of the AB now. Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty V. How about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
The 1-0. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Heading out towards shallow right. Moustakas ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, D-Row, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
To the plate now, Daniel Vogelback, and he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here it comes on 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Shaw on at first, nobody out. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
Up next in Milwaukee, the left fielder,
Next to hit, Billy McKinney struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1.
0-1.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Into the box, Narvaez, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Brewers 10 and the Reds 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A little bouncer.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
That's lifted the other way out to left. McKinney will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. First pitch on its way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Tyler Naquin down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And it's fouled away. Barnhart leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Kane going back. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Barnhart is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but every run helps when you're down this big. That triple gets them within 5 runs, so we'll see if they can keep chipping away here.
Jonathan India will be charged with the job of getting that guy home, as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. From the stretch.
Nope.
Maybe
Ball
trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Runner in scoring position with two gone. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Nicholas Castellanos would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 10 and the Reds 5. Sal Romano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Keston Hiura is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder,
Into the box now, Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Romano, originally from New York State, he's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next for Milwaukee, Colton Wong. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Suarez has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Manny Pena.
Stepping up is Manny Pena. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Castellanos in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time as he's across with the run.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Boy, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Drew Rasmussen will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Kane. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Up next, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And that was a pretty good pitch, too, Matt. That last AB, when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Rasmussen is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kane going back at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And that's over. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch is popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 19.
Next, here is Joey Votto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And now the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Brewers 11 and the Reds 6. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Daniel Vogelbach.
Daniel Vogelbach.
He's set, and the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Now to bat, Billy McKinney. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And the pitch. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. One out, nobody on. Popped up. Suarez might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Narvaez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Amir Garrett enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Avisail Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from two competing teams?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. But the Brewers do get two on this two-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Milwaukee leads it 13-6. Eric Yardley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. A bouncer to the left side. Shaw gloves it. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball.
Now
Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. At the plate now is Nick Senzel. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Tyler Naquin would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box, Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. He's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They trail in this wild affair. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next up is Manny Pena. Flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Lorenzo Kane. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch on its way.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. But they still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Aristides Aquino will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And that misses as well, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch is swung on and missed, strike one. The 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
And that whole at-bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
First pitch on the way. Nicholas Castellanos stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Something's clearly out of sorts with his delivery right now. Just walked the guy, and that pitch wasn't even within sniffing distance of the zone. Really fighting himself right now.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. High and deep down the left field line. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
First pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's too late as he's in there. Here comes the 1-2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Another 1-2 delivery.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Aquino, the runner at third. Castellanos is at second with nobody out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
3-2 pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The left fielder, number 33.
Brad Boxberger is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Jesse Winker will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-1 pitch. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Wong is there to second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1 pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. The Reds down to their last strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone! Joey Votto, a 2-run shot, number 296 in his career, as they've cut this deficit down to 4. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Matty V, this is historic. 10 bombs in one game, D-Row. Are you kidding me?
It's so hard to hit a baseball, Dan. It's probably the hardest thing to do in all of sport. And for these teams to combine for 10 home runs between the two of them is really historic.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
13-9, the final score in this ball game. Milwaukee hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. J.P. Fireisen earns his 3rd loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa.